The ETF SMH, which is the semiconductor ETF, is up 138% over the last year. That's pretty darn good. The market itself is up 31%. Now that surprised me a little bit. I didn't think it was up that strong. So it has significantly outperformed the market. But at the same time, software stocks, if you look at the ticker IGV, which is a software ETF, that is actually down 10%. So just a massive differential between semiconductors and software companies. And this is the market clearly telling us who are the winners and losers right now. Demand just continues to be very aggressive, and people are bidding up these stocks to valuations that, some of the stocks valuations actually aren't that aggressive. Some of them are getting pretty high at this point now. But semiconductors in and of themselves have been largely cyclical businesses in history, but usually tends to be people get nervous when, at the top of the cycles, and then they get, start to get bullish when they feel like it's a bottom, that kind of stuff. We're not seeing as much of that now. And I think it's the demand of artificial intelligence is just so broad. They're saying, hey, they just need chips to keep this thing going and to keep this thing building out. On the other side of that is the software argument. We saw IBM had a really rough week. We saw ServiceNow had a really rough week last week. These companies are at the precipice of people thinking that these are the most disrupted businesses, or at least among the most disrupted businesses by artificial intelligence, is that we can bypass software, right? Is that we don't have to build it. We can have artificial intelligence build it for us, and then we just have a conversation with AI, rather than buying these bulky software things, a lot of which we don't use or don't even know how to use. And I think there is some validity to the argument. I am a little concerned that we're overdoing that a little bit. I think there are still some very, very valuable players in software space that actually will benefit from artificial intelligence deployment over longer periods of time.